Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation. If you're a subscriber, then you already know you could leave a request in the comments and hopefully we can do a video that you're interested in. If you're not, you should become a subscriber because the views that we have on marriage are radically different from virtually everywhere else. And we're not just positive, but we're scientific about, you might say, exploiting the benefits of marriage. And this particular topic, which again is requested, is unconditional love possible in marriage? And that is one of the two great benefits of marriage. One of the two great benefits, because those are the purposes of marriage. One is to be happy. We never discuss that, do we? It's just not commonly talked about. But if you think about it, we get married in order to be happy. And not just happy. We want to be happier every single day of our lives together with our soulmate. That's what we want. We don't talk about it. We talk about where we're going to go on our honeymoon. We talk about having kids. We talk about getting a nice apartment or a house, traveling, all of that stuff, all the mundane stuff of life, which honestly, when that's what your focus is, that's the best you can do. And you won't be fulfilled. And you'll have a lousy marriage. And I mean that. And I know that sounds really negative, but it's true. It would be like getting a really good car that happens to have a really good sound system, and you fall in love with the sound system, you get in the car and you never start it because you just love listening to music in the car. You're missing the whole point of getting a car. So we get married to be happy, not just to have kids. We get married to experience unconditional love, not just take the kids to their ball games and their art classes. We get married because we, as souls, we're souls. We have a body and a mind, but we're souls. We have inner joy, and we want that joy in our lives. And it's tough in the world, but in the venue of marriage, it's not just possible. That's what marriage is for. So you could experience that joy. And truly it's secondary. Although it should be first, it isn't, because we don't know about it, but to experience unconditional love. So is unconditional love possible in marriage? You bet it is. Yeah, you should expect it, but you shouldn't expect it from your spouse. You should expect it from where you can make that happen, which is you. You can only control yourself. You know, in our courses and the books that we have a lot of help. A lot of it is free, like these videos, articles, and go to the website. But it always boils down to you have free will. So does your spouse. You can't control them. You can only control yourself. And you ought to learn how to control your mind in order to get it out of the way, so that unconditional love will come to the fore. And you will be unconditional love. And you will love your spouse with all your heart, mind, and soul. And you won't allow the mind with all of its weird stuff, the complaining and the belly aching and it's never satisfied. Get rid of those thoughts. And the anger especially, it's a big one. You need to eliminate anger from your consciousness. Otherwise, you can't experience that joy within you. That joy and love, they're pretty much the same. They're totally tied together. Because you have free will, because you have volition, you have the ability to experience and put out unconditional love. Every scripture, virtually, I don't care whether you're a Jew or a Christian or a Hindu, a Muslim, it doesn't make any difference. All of them say the same thing. Learn to love God first. Follow in God's footsteps. Learn to love unconditionally. So, of all the places in the world, your marriage is where you can really love unconditionally. And that's how you experience it. Don't just wish for it. Make it happen. You have the power. It's called free will and volition. You have the power. All you need is the education. So I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. We've been doing this for over 20 years. Our approach is totally different. We look at marriage scientifically, and it has to begin with learning how to master your mind. Has to begin with an education of what marriage is all about, learning how to communicate, learning how to behave, learning about what not to say and what to say, and all of that. That's what we do. We don't talk about the problems. We talk about the potential and the possibilities. And it works. Thousands and thousands of people have taken our courses, and they're having amazing marriages, just like I am, by the way. And you can too, and you should. And you should expect to. And it's not up to your spouse, it's up to you. So thank you for visiting. I hope you like this. You can leave a comment. If you have a request, you could leave that in the comment section. God bless you. Take care, and thank you so much for visiting.